So what sort of editors can I use in Linux? In the old days, I can actually use XEdit, which I can just illustrate here. It seems to be usable. Okay, maybe let's just open a simple document. In the old days, when the screen are really small, yeah, I mean the editor is fine, but these days XEdit seems to be a bit small because the screen resolutions has been increased a lot. Okay, in the old days we only have 640 by 480, okay, something like that. Okay, then later on, yeah, I think it went up to 800 by 600. So yeah, okay, XEdit. Is it convenient to use? Actually, it's not too bad. Okay, I mean the key thing is to actually we need to know a few things like Control A, Control E. Okay, then copy and paste. All those things are okay for going moving to the beginning of line and end of line. Okay, so yeah, XEdit. So what's the disadvantage about XEdit? It doesn't support reading non-English characters. Okay, so yeah, I'll just illustrate with this thing. Yeah, okay, so as one can see that okay, it's binary codes. Okay, so yeah, okay, so this is the main problem with XEdit. For me, an editor needs to support non-English characters. So next thing which okay, in the past, okay, the editor which I find the most convenient and easy to understand is the Joe's editor. Okay, I haven't installed the Joe's editor yet, so I'll just install it now. Oh, okay, so yeah, sorry about it. Should be app install. And let me try out the Joe's editor. Okay, so yeah, it's actually quite nice. It supports non-English characters, and the other nice thing about it is it has really good help support. So in the past, whenever I cannot remember any function, I can just call out the help. It's always there. Okay, as one can see it. Can we observe the help? Okay, it's just Control KH. Okay, as can be. Is it given here? Yeah, it's not mentioned. Oh, okay. Yeah, this thing, Control KH. So it's Control KH to turn on the help and also to turn off the help. Okay, so yeah, and in the past when I need to do any example on programming, like okay, something like this. Okay, then yeah, it's really convenient to use. Okay, we just need to say, let's say we want to move a block. It's just Control K B to begin, Control K something like, and then let's say I want to move here, KM. Okay, and it's, yeah, once we select the block, and then it's quite easy, and Control underscore, okay, and then I can just move it back. So I mean that time is around 1998. Okay, so this is a really convenient tool to use. Okay, at that time, yeah, I mean the non-English support under Linux is still not very good. Do you want to lose changes? Okay, so lose changes, not safe. Okay, so yeah, okay, the main editor that I'm using at the time is actually Joe's editor, and it's convenient for programming. Okay, yeah, when I went to university, I started to learn Whim. Whim is a super powerful tool. So yeah, it's there are more things to learn. Okay, because there are two modes. So a lot. The first, I mean, in the beginning, I used Joe instead of Whim or VI is because Whim is just too advanced. Okay, so okay, in order to quit, I have to remember I need to put in the column sign and then Q to quit. Okay, but when I started to learn using Whim and understand how it works, yeah, I think Whim becomes the default editor for me. Okay, but Whim is not very convenient when I need to handle LaTeX files. So so later on, when I started to install Octag, which is the add-on package for Emacs to handle LaTeX documents, I just continue using Emacs and Octag for LaTeX instead of using Whim. Okay, because Whim, okay, let's say I need to type a document for let's say the slide, Linux editors. Okay, and yeah, okay, then I need to type out document class 12 point, and then article, let's say, then I have to type begin document, then I have to change end document, then I have to set the title, Linux editors, what else, author, okay, date, and then make title. So yeah, okay, something like this. Not very convenient. Okay, I don't think I have installed LaTeX, or have I? Okay, I actually have. So yeah, okay, this is it. But what about using Emacs? I don't think I have installed Emacs, so apt install Emacs, no, apt in all that. Okay, so yeah, it's using quite a lot of things, and yeah, okay, so not Emacs, not very lightweight, but very powerful. Okay, so how come I don't use GEdit and Kate, this kind of nicer editors? Okay, the reason why I don't use them is because I don't use GNOME. I also don't use KDE. Okay, I like lightweight editors. And Whim is powerful enough. There is another lightweight editor from XFCE, which is XEdit. I think this also supports non-English character. So, but I think yeah, it's slightly slower. Okay. Okay, I think yeah, it's actually fine as you can see from here. Okay, and yeah, for editing, XEdit, the what? Yeah, the editors. Okay, it also yeah, supports the formatting for this thing. Okay, for LaTeX, but not as convenient as Emacs, because Emacs is really powerful in this respect. Let's turn on the fonts. Okay, make the font slightly larger. Can I choose the fonts? Okay, yeah. Set the font to be okay, larger. Okay. So so what's the nice thing about this is, let's say I want to put a list. Okay, like just now we mentioned about Joe's editor, what else, and so forth. So I find that it's really much more convenient, okay, compared to VI. Okay, of course, VI is also possible to add in tools for it, but still, I find comparatively Emacs is nicer for this purpose. Okay, so Joe's editor, then it's like Whim and the Whim. Okay, and so finally, think everyone under Linux would talk about GNUEdit. Okay, it's a very funny editor, which is really old. I think it's something like as old as Unix. Yeah, okay, so the bad thing about it is, okay, one has to think in the programming way of using it. So let's say I want to show the first 10 lines of the document, then I can. And okay, so nice thing about this thing is, under a terminal which supports UTF-8, okay, it would work really fine. Okay, and can I insert anything? Okay, yeah, I think I'll just illustrate an example. Edit a certain text, my text. Okay, no such file directory, so let me just insert a new file. Okay, to exit, insert, we move to new line, to a new line, and type dot. So yeah, okay, so then I use write to actually write it. So 58 characters are written, and then yeah, okay, so if I want to add even more, okay, to add more things, I would use A, and yeah, okay, and so and then stop, and then write again, so, and I quit. And yeah, okay, so let's show what I've typed. Okay, so this is roughly the kind of things. Theoretically, this should be a very simple editor. However, it supports regular expression search. So yeah, the software itself, the code is actually rather complex. Okay, but yeah, it's actually really a nice editor. Okay, so I think that's all for this video.